story tonight. Tonight, we'll take an adventure to a secret, mystical walking trail where you take refuge at a log cabin for the night. But before we begin, as usual, if you haven't already had your headphones on, please put them on now, because this experience is best enjoyed with headphones. And as always, please find yourself a comfortable place to get cozy and bunker down. Perhaps your bed or your couch, somewhere free of distraction, that you are able to use this as your me time to unwind, to go inward, to bunker down to sleep. At any time during this bedtime story, should you feel sleepy and drowsy, please don't resist the urge. Just let your body and your consciousness drift away. You can follow my storyline or just simply follow the spaces between my words and this hypnotic, sleep-inducing, steady pace of this narration. Now that you are situated, let's do some breathing exercise together. Please close your eyes now. Let go all of your muscles and tension in your joints, any knots in the body. Let go of all the things that happened today, because they are simply behind you now. There is nothing you can do to alter the past. The only thing that you can do right now is to live for the moment. And right now, your body tells you to relax, to let go all of the tension. Let's do some breathing following the 3 and 6 rhythm. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're very good at this. Now perhaps you already feel much lighter than just a moment ago. Your body feeling like soft candle wax, melting, letting go, holding no form or restriction. And you let your imagination spread and spread throughout your whole body and mind. I would like you to imagine that you are going on a hike at a beautiful walking trail in the most mystical landscape. This destination is on the top of your wish list of things you would like to do at least once in your lifetime. And you're feeling so eager and grateful that you are standing here on this mystical landmark of your dream. Wherever it is, you are surrounded by nature and her most pristine and untouched wonders. This trail you choose to go today is one of the least visited and untouched outside the beaten paths of the ordinary visitors. But you are no ordinary person. You're extraordinary and special, and you have a brave heart and desire for adventures. Despite many tales and myths about this place, you feel safe and secure about your journey because you have done your homeworks and research before you take on this adventure. You are also well prepared. You equipped yourself with all the gears and necessities that you may need for this trip. However, today you packed just enough for this trip, nothing more, nothing less. You are enveloped in this weatherproof jacket and your most favorite pants that is so comfortable and stretchy yet sturdy at the same time. They don't restrict your movement, but at the same time protecting you from the outside elements. Your feet feel sturdy with your favorite hiking boots that you've been waiting and eager for this opportunity to wear them and put them to good use. You also have a walking stick for this hike This is not an ordinary walking stick like any walking stick out there. This is a hand-carved walking stick given to you by your loved one, someone who understands you and loves you very much. This walking stick is one of a kind, hand carved out of a solid piece of teak wood. It has the most intricate designs on its surface, not only providing grips to your hands, but also adding a touch of aesthetic to this special walking stick. You feel so solid with this walking stick in your hand, knowing that wherever you are in nature, someone will always have your back. You take a deep inhale of this clean air, untouched, untainted by any pollutants of a big city. You feel a good flow of clean oxygen cascading down and down to the deepest pocket of your lungs. The crisp and chilly air is invigorating and energizing that you almost forget that the day has gone by fairly quickly today. You look up to the sky through an emerald green shade canopy right above you, and the sun has set behind the tree branches and rapidly sinking down behind the horizon. At any moment, the amount of daylight during these months is still fairly short, and that to your natural instincts means it's time to find shelter for the night. The clear blue sky just a moment ago has now gradually yet quickly turning and transforming to a deeper shade of indigo and lilac with streaks of amber hue outlining the hasting cloud right above you. It is so beautiful, as if nature is painting her masterpiece in front of you, just for you alone. You feel so deeply connected with nature right now at this moment. You have read and have heard about the striking sunsets here at this region, but you have no idea how striking it is when you are here in person, alone, just you and nature. You feel appreciative about this planet that we're living in. There's so much untouched wonders waiting for you to explore. Certainly, you hear the babbling sound of running water. Perhaps it is a creek or a river. You walk towards this water sound. The water sound is getting louder and louder and more vivid each step you take. A body of water is always a good sign to any adventurer, as the water always guides, always provides. Water also cleanses and clears the mind, and you already instantly feel refreshed and relieved, because according to your map, this is where you should be by sunset. You stop in front of a big boulder by the riverbank. You pull out an old map from your backpack. This map was given to you by one of the fellow travelers that you met at an inn in the center of the town the night before you went on this hike. This map has all of the details and note lovingly written in the most beautiful and intricate penmanship you've ever seen before. The map is old, but has the great feeling and amount of love and care put in to this. You open the map, tilting your head, trying to catch the last glimpse of sunshine right behind the receding cloud over the very far away horizon. The map shows that there is a cabin nearby, somewhere along the stream. You carefully put the map away and look up. You detect a swift of chilly air hastily hitting your nose and combing through your hair. On the opposite side of the sunset, a thick blanket of dark gray cloud is rolling in rather quickly, indicating a rainstorm is on its way. You can feel and smell the increasing amount of moisture in the air, activating the scent of decayed leaves. It is so earthy and alive. Suddenly, you hear a wing flap, perhaps from a bird, flocking quickly out of a canopy just above you. You spot a light blue and neon pink streaks of color, like a cluster of fireflies. If fireflies are in blue and pink shades, you follow that cluster of colors and quickly realize that those are not fireflies at all. It is a mystical looking bird-like creature with a golden beak of a bird of prey and a crown on her head like a glowing giant bird of paradise flower. She has 4 legs. From a distance, they look scaly yet furry at the same time in the mystical and magical shades of blue and pink. And her tail is the most fascinating part of all. It is comprised of a cluster of gleaming and glittery streaks of light. Almost looks like small comics following her everywhere she flies. They're in different shades of emerald green, baby sapphire blue, and amethyst. You also notice every time she makes a turn, there are big sparks of silver flakes gleaming, flowing in the air, interwoven along her magical tail pattern. She flies over and around you, signaling you to follow her. Although you're still in awe and mesmerized by this unexplainable, dreamlike creature, you decide to follow her. You two approaching a clearing by the riverbank. The ground beneath your feet feels solid and firm. The grass smells earthy, as if they're exuding a scent, mingling and welcoming the moisture in the air of the approaching rainstorm. You spot a cabin perched high on a protruding small hill nearby. Between these big trees, looking down to the riverbanks, the magical creature takes her last lap, and lands on one of the branches of the tree right in front of the cabin. You're still amazed by her beauty that you almost forget to appreciate how quaint and beautiful this log cabin is. This log cabin has a slanted roof covered by grass and moss. Gives it a quaint and magical look, like something belongs to a storybook or a fairy tale. You step up the stairs leading to the cabin, step by step. The handrail on this stair is made out of solid wood. Perhaps they're fallen tree stumps that made into the rail guards for this cabin. On top of each tree stump, you notice that there's a cluster of mushroom, a kind of fungus that you're not familiar with. They are all in different shades, from soft pastel colors to psychedelic saturated hues, some of which even glow under the twilight sky. Halfway through the stairs, you noticed the raindrops. The first few raindrops starting to fall down on the earth's surface. The drops start small and getting bigger and larger as they fall down. The raindrops feel so refreshing and invigorating as they hit the surface of your skin. At this moment, you just noticed that the gray cloud has completely devoured the twilight sky from just a moment ago. The sky above you is saturated. It looks and feels heavy, like a good amount of rain that makes you feel grateful that you were guided to this refuge for the night. You hear a gentle rumbling sound of rolling thunders from a distance. The gentle babbling stream of water is now becoming a more hasty and impatient flow down the stream. The raindrops are now steady as the storm has begun and the deluge begins. You quickly approaching the front door of the cabin. Its large and wide awning protects and keeps you dry from the elements. You take a last look to your surroundings, to the river, the trees, the hypnotically glowing fungi on tree stumps, and the guiding magical creature. One last time, you truly appreciate nature and her arrangement for you, as if in this universe things are always planned for you. Perfect place and perfect time, just like this perfect storm. And Mother Nature always has your back. You turn around, placing your hand on the doorknob as the wind starts to kick in. You feel a cool touch to the doorknob. Opening the door, you're immediately greeted by a gentle aroma of wood furnitures and tea spices mixed in with the aroma of rain outside. You step in, close the door behind you, and you start taking your layers off one by one. You feel a relief from a long day walking and exploring. You sit down on a wooden chair next to a table with a teapot and a set of China's teacups awaiting for you. You can see the steam coming out of this teapot spout, as if this tea is freshly brewed just for you. You pour some tea into the cup. You take a sip and feel the warm liquid cascading down and down to your throat, warming up your esophagus and your inside. Next to the teapot, you notice that there is a postcard with your name on it. It reads, "Welcome to your sanctuary for the night. Please make yourself at home." And you feel at home. You feel as though you have been here before. You take one last sip of your tea. Then you walk to the bathroom, where a hot bath is waiting for you. You start to take off all of your layers, one by one, and stepped into the hot body of liquid. You submerge yourself into this pampering and comforting body of liquid, and almost immediately all of your stress and achiness and sore of the day just melt away. All of the tension and knots from the hike, from all of the worries and anticipation, all dissipate. You swirl your hands around in the bath water and inhale deeply the aroma of your favorite essence. Perhaps it is lavender or eucalyptus or rose petal. Whatever it is, it always comforts you when you need it most. This bathtub is perfect in size and style, just the way you like it at home. It even has a soft plush neck pillow to support your tiring neck and shoulders. There's a large window pane right next to the bathtub, looking out onto the river banks, which are now saturated with the rain and the water runoff. Despite the rainstorm and deluge outside, you feel safe in this confine of the cabin because you know that the more raging it is outside, the more cozy and safe you feel inside here. That this sanctuary provides you. You look over through those fungi clusters on top of the tree stumps. They still glowing in the pouring rain, just like you. Whatever it is that life may throw at you, you still be resilient and you will glow through hard times, just like those magical, hypnotizing, living things out there right in front of your cabin tonight. The rhythm of the raindrops become more and more hypnotic, and it makes you feel so drowsy and sleepy. Your eyelids are getting heavier and heavier as the bath water soothes and melts all things that don't serve you anymore. Your eyelids getting heavier and heavier before you close them. Now drifting down, down, down as your consciousness is flowing away as the deluge and the rainwater flowing downstream outside, and you are too drifting away deeper and deeper down to sleep. I'm going to count you down. If you haven't already fell asleep, 5. Let your body and mind be so fluid, like the rain outside. 4. The rain is cleansing and renewal. 3. You appreciate the goodness that rainwater provides and send away any negative things that no longer serve you. 2. You are resilient, just like this cabin. Stand alone in the storm. 1. You are renewable, just like all things will be renewed and replenished after the storm. And by tomorrow, when you wake up, the storm of your life will be gone. A new chapter will begin. A clean slate is waiting for you to put your marks, to make your own adventures. Good night.